Hi, guys. Thank you for joining us for another really special episode of having my husband here talking about couples things. Today, we want to talk about the topic of building one dream. Oftentimes, what I hear couples in my work say is, I'm striving for one thing, my husband's striving for another, or I'm striving for one thing and my wife is striving for a completely other vision. The problem with this is the fact that when you set your mind to something different than your partner, you will naturally go towards that path. And what's going to happen with your partner?
So normally, if you have two different goals or two different dreams, right? Naturally, it basically boils down to one goes left, one goes right, right? So for example, you have a dream to do something with your business, the husband, right? You're gonna go in that direction full force, right? Like, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do. And you tend to go, let's say you're going to the right. And then let's say your wife has a different dream. She's going to the left, right? Because your thought process, well, I need to invest into the business. And that's gonna take all my time. She's like, well, I want to have more kids, I want to have a big family, and I need you to support me. So this is where the rift happens. This is where people head in different directions, right? You're not working for one goal, one dream. You're working for things you want, right?
Right.
So that's what we kind of want to talk about today.
Right. So how in the world does this happen? If we take it a couple steps back, we're going to discover that oftentimes the dreams that we have might not have been voiced in the first place. It might be something that you have in your heart, but maybe you never told your partner, but now you have this expectation that they don't even know you have. For example, let's hypothetically say you are the woman that wanted a house full of children, and that's a fantastic goal and dream, but did you let him know that? Or husband, did you let her know that you wanted to invest all your time and money and energy into your business? If you did communicate about it, and if you did reach one goal, that's fantastic. But if you didn't, there's going to come this time where you're going to be drifting apart, like my husband already mentioned, and you're going to be on different pages. And the sad truth is that in all of that, you're going to be breeding this secret resentment and bitterness towards the partner.
Yeah.
Because he might have had one goal, you had another, and if you never communicated about it, you both actually lose.
Yeah.
What do you think about that, honey?
Marriage is something we have to understand that it's a journey together, right? So whatever you do, it has to be together.
Right on.
Right. So you have to support each other. That's the power of marriage, right? It's no longer you do it by yourself. It's two people focusing on one objective, right?
Yes.
So in a sense, you could say it's twice as fast, right? When one person can build a business, two people could do it twice as fast, right?
Or at least they should.
But they should. But I'm
Yes.
saying that hypothetically, right?
Yes.
So it's same thing with anything. You can have a successful family if one person's investing as much time as can.
Yes.
You have two people investing, dad and mom.
Yes.
That's truly a successful family, right?
Yes.
Because there's a balance. Both people are in this together,
Yes.
right? That's what marriage is all about.
Yes.
Supporting each other and heading in the same direction.
Yes. What about the people that say, well, I don't want to go down the direction that he wants to go? Well, I don't want to go down the direction she wants to go. What then? And let's say maybe you're 5-10 years in. We might say, all is lost. Too much time has passed. The rift is too big. We're going in separate directions. It's not lost at all. Now is a perfect time to start communicating. If you notice this wound of, wait, my husband and I are not on the same page. My wife and I are not on the same page. Hey, take heart. This is the perfect time to start communicating. But how in the world do you communicate if maybe you never learned how to? Or if maybe when you tried to communicate, it just did not go well? What do you do then? Reach out. Reach out to a couples counselor. Reach out to a mentor or a couple that can mentor you. There are plenty of them out there. Reach out to somebody whose marriage you really look up to and say, can you help us discover how we could have what you have, which is great communication skills, for example? What do you think about that?
I honestly think there's a blunter way to do this is start talking. I know it
What if
sounds,
they don't know how?
it doesn't matter. The fact is, if you start talking, right, it's gonna get very uncomfortable in the beginning. Like, wait, this is so weird, you know. It's almost feel like I'm demanding something. In reality, you're not demanding anything, right? You're saying how you feel, right? And it's really awkward in the beginning. Trust me, I was there. Like, what do you mean I'm supposed to tell you what I want, or I'm supposed to be vulnerable, or I'm supposed to lay my heart out? That's weird. I'm a dude, you know. I don't do that stuff. That is healthy, okay? So if you don't want to go the counsel route, right, or you're not ready for that yet, at least start talking. In the beginning, you might get a little bickery. You might be like, oh, what do you want from me, right? But at least you're expressing your needs.
Right on.
At least you're expressing how you feel. That is the first step. And you'll go to a counselor, and guess what? They're going to tell you, do
the
that.
same thing.
So first
Yeah.
step, start talking.
Right on. I think that's beautiful. If we can wrap up this entire video, it would be with this piece. If you have goals and dreams, which we encourage everybody
Yes.
to have goals and dreams, let them come from a place of oneness. Not just my goal, my dream, or your goal and your dreams. Let it be our goals and dreams. The most successful marriages ever are those that are one. In the Bible, it says two will become one flesh. We are commanded to have one, to have one mind, one heart, one soul. And in the second part of this video, we're going to be touching on something that's going to kind of shift your mindset about this topic even more, but we're going to get there in just a little bit. For right now, what we want to say, find one goal and dream. And if that's really hard for you, just start by talking about it. And if that's really tough for you, reach out to professional help. Whether it's Michael and I that, you would be interested in seeking help from, or someone else in your local community, or maybe someone else outside of the church completely. I've heard people say, yeah, I don't want to have anything to do with people in the church. Okay, reach out to a professional outside of your community. Start there. And then let us know what happens. Let us know in the comments below. What happens when you created a common goal and dream that both of you were inspired by? What happened when both of you started communicating? And what happened when both of you sought mentorship or professional help? We want to hear these things from you. Let us know below. We hope you are inspired by this video. Thanks for being here, guys.